Well, mid-Michigan, we're going to be quite mild tonight. We'll still be in the 70s by 9 o'clock, but coming up in your storm-ready forecast, I'll tell you just how warm it's going to get today. So around 2:30 is when we're going to see these showers forming mainly east of I-75 and north of I-69, again in that eastern thumb region, and those will be persisting until about 4:30. It's going to be windy, and with the wind, what direction is it going to be coming out of? That's important if you're heading out to the golf course today. So again, we see those stronger winds mainly out of the west, warmer temperatures though. So overall, it's going to be a good day to golf. It's going to be dry and warm. You're just going to have to worry about the wind a little bit. But about the convertible, you're going to want to keep the top down today and enjoy this weather because it is going to be absolutely beautiful. This morning on your drive to work, it's going to be a little chillier, 58 degrees. Just want to put on a jacket. The rain has finally moved out of the mid-Michigan area here. Looking around us, we can still see some of the wet conditions from earlier today, like the wet sidewalks and some of the wet grass here as well. But we have a dry spell coming up here. I'll have more details for you in your hour-by-hour forecast coming up. It's hot, it's muggy. You could say that it's air that you could wear. Tomorrow around Flint, heat indices will be over 105 degrees, but coming up in just a couple of minutes, I'll tell you when a cool down is on the way. Out on the lake today, going to be nice as well. 80 degrees in the afternoon, still upper 70s in the evening. But in the evening, if you're going out on the lake, you're going to want to make sure you bring an umbrella with you just in case you happen to get caught out by a spotty rain shower. That's still for those of you going out on the lakes more in the thumb region. The model is suggesting a couple of showers popping up. It's not going to be anything too significant, just a couple of sprinkles. We'll be mainly looking at cloud cover as we go into the afternoon. But then by 10:30 tonight, we'll be clear all around the region, and that's going to remain into tomorrow morning. It's going to be clear. You might want to bring a jacket with you just in case, but still upper 60s by 10 o'clock. It's going to be the night to get out there by the fire, make some s'mores, make some hot dogs. Those looking to get closer to all the action here in downtown Flint will have that opportunity coming up this winter with the new Marketplace apartments going up behind me here. It's walking distance from a lot of downtown Flint's attractions. The $19.5 million project will be including commercial spaces and low-income housing as well. From downtown Flint, for NBC 25 News, I'm Mathieu Mondro. On hot days like today, it's imperative that you watch after your body and take care of yourself. One of the things to look after is keeping yourself hydrated. Doctors recommend that you should drink roughly 8 ounces of water every 15 minutes or one of these every half hour. And those temperatures warming back up into the mid to high 80s again.
I would say mini cool down is a good thing. I need a major dry out at the air, this humidity factor. I just spent a week down in South Florida. I thought I was going to die. It was so humid. It was so thick you could slice it with a knife. Yeah, and I mean, it's still a little bit humid for us here compared to average around this time of year. But I mean, the heat, luckily we do have the temperatures cooling down over the next few days. Hey, upper 70s. They'll be nice and comfortable.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
More news, just a moment.
Good morning, mid-Michigan. We are starting off a little breezy, but coming up in your storm-ready weather forecast, I'll tell you just how breezy it will get in your neighborhood. Good morning, mid-Michigan. I'm meteorologist Mathieu Mondro. Again, we've been starting off mild and muggy this morning. Still feels a little sticky out there, and taking a live look outside in downtown Flint, we can see the sunshine finally starting to come through. We're starting off mild again. Those temperatures around into the low to mid 70s. Right now we're at 74 in Flint, 72 in Saginaw. Up here in Roscommon, still a little bit chilly, 62 degrees, but still we're going to see a lot of sunshine, and it is going to get quite warm today. Out on the golf course, going to be a nice day as well. A little bit humid around the Tri-Cities. You're going to want to remember the greens are going to be a little fast today as well because we have been dry over the past handful of days. Last night we got a little bit of a spritz of rain up in our northern counties, but that's still dried up really quickly. We can see still only a little more than 1/10 of an inch up in West Branch, but the rest of our viewing areas have been dry over the past 3 to 4 days. And with those humidities as well, we are going to be pretty humid around the Tri-Cities. We'll see dew points in the low 60s in Saginaw, close to 60 in Bay City at 58, and still really all around the area we're going to be seeing dew points that are still in the 50s. So it's going to feel a little more comfortable than yesterday, but around the Tri-Cities it's still going to feel a little bit muggy out there. With a detailed look at your temperatures today, In our southern counties, we'll be getting up into the 80s, 82 by 5 o'clock tonight, and we will be partly cloudy. It's going to be nice and beautiful out there today. In the thumb, we're not going to be as warm. We're only going to get up to around 77 degrees by 2 o'clock. Still partly cloudy. Nice sunshine out there today, and again, higher UV index today at 8 out of 10 with that sunshine as well. In the Tri-Cities, we'll be again in the high 70s. That's where we're looking at those higher humidities today as well. And then in the northern counties, you will be getting up into the mid 70s, 76 by 2 o'clock, and still a little more cloud cover, but still going to be plenty of sunshine to go around today. As we head into the next 48 hours here, we'll see a little bit of a clearing as we get into later on into the early evening hours by 7 o'clock. Still some cloud cover here in the thumb. Then as we go through the overnight and into tomorrow morning, for your morning commute, it is going to be overcast, and by the time we get into tomorrow afternoon, the late afternoon hours, the models are even suggesting a few showers popping up off to our west. So be on the lookout for a little bit of rain tomorrow afternoon and still cloudy skies throughout most of the day. As we go into the next 3 days, though, we've got a little bit of a mini cool down, only 77 by Thursday, but still we'll be looking at partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies. And then into the weekend, we'll be looking at a chance of thunderstorms on Saturday as well, and temperatures warming right back up.
I will welcome, I have to admit, Matt, I will welcome a mini cool down after the week I just had.
Yeah, it's been really muggy out there, really humid, and I'm ready for the cooler temperatures as well. Summer's been feeling a little too long.
Well, I love the warmth. I could just do without all the humidity, because sometimes it gets a little oppressive. But we'll look forward to that.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you.
Still to come this morning, more news coming your way in just a few minutes.